Wait till we get more people in here. Very short. Okay. So just like the video title says, I don't do public readings or public guidance anymore, meaning I don't put up videos with public guidance or oracles or anything like that. I don't do that publicly anymore. And I don't do public readings anymore. Doesn't matter where at, nowhere online. Um, when I do the public guidance, where it's like a lot of guidance, it will be only for members now. So I might put up 3 videos a week. There'll be like one message, one little lesson for the public, but that's it. Okay, so uh, pretty much have no choice but to become a member at this point. Otherwise, you're only going to have access to 10% of my content. I will explain why I'm doing it this way now. Um, it's kind of for a whole lot of reasons, but I'll try to like give them briefly because I don't want this live video to go on too long. So hopefully we'll get more people in here before I get started. All right. We'll get more people in before I get started. I will not be monetizing this video, so it really don't matter what views or what comes on this video. It won't be monetized. I don't care about having this video monetized. How many people? We got 7 people. Okay, let's get started. The reason why I don't do public readings anymore and I don't do public guidance, like a bunch of guidance anymore, is because, look, some of y'all have to realize that when someone can see you live in action and you can't see them, it's easier for them to do spell work on you. If you can see what everyone's doing in these live videos, then you can set up boundaries better if they're doing something sneaky while listening to you. So some people study other people who are high vibrational, and they study them through live public readings. They try to learn their frequency, their way of acting, their way of talking, to try to run off with their frequency. We're living in a world where people are like, let me just find somebody's frequency to have a watercolor version of their frequency, and maybe I'll get what they get. And it's just way out of hand. I'm sick and tired of fighting spell work every single time I'm live on camera. Every single time I sit in front of the camera live on video, there is spell work on me that day. But if I go all day and I'm not live on video, there's no spell work. So what this is telling me is that I obviously have some people who sit in my morning live videos doing spell work on me while I'm live. And I pretty much have had enough of it. Okay? Some people are using me, my live public videos, using me to pull downloads and messages so they can get up on YouTube and do a video after and fake like they're me. They're channeling my energy because they know they can't channel their own and get it because they know that they're low vibration, and they know that they're fake and that they're a narcissist. So they channel my energy to masquerade and parade around on YouTube like they're me. And I do not want to play a role in people being faked out by these narcissists. I don't want to get their karma. Look, you can get karma simply because you were warned by the angels to stop feeding the narcissist. Stop making them better at being fake. If you become aware that someone's using you to fake and trick other people and you don't shut it down, you can get karma with them. You can join them in their karma. And I don't want to be a part of their karma. Um, the other reason why I stopped doing public readings and long public guidance and all of that is from what I learned is that readings, as far as tarot go, you receive that person's energy. So if someone's doing tarot card readings on me while I'm in a live video, which makes it easier for them to read on me because I'm live, they're looking at me. If they're doing tarot card readings on me, they are taking a chunk of my energy, but they are also sending me their energy. And they're also able to access my own public reading at the same time. So they're doing three things. They're sending me their energy, they're taking my energy, and they're also taking my reading. So they're just having a grand old time. And then I walk away wondering why all of a sudden my energy feels different. And I'm like, somebody sent me their energy through that live YouTube video. I know this is true because there's been times when I've actually had people admit that they were synchronizing with my readings, that they were literally doing their cards, trying to imitate the way I move when I do my readings. I literally had to block the people in the live video. I even had people say, "Can you get on camera real quick? Can you get on camera, please?" I'm like, why do I need to be on camera? You obviously trying to do something looking at me. So there's been red flags. People asking me, can I get on camera for a couple of minutes? I'm shuffling the cards while you shuffling the cards and this and this and that. No. Another thing, y'all, with tarots, okay? I keep warning y'all about them tarots, and I really hope y'all listen. Tarots allow people to figure out how you're getting your money and when are you getting your money and what work you're doing. It makes it easier for people to be you and to shapeshift. I don't want people shape-shifting into us better because I'm sitting up on here doing tarots for y'all. No. See, I'm a psychic that cares more about the spiritual well-being of my community than getting some views and some coins. I know that there's people who all they got to do is know your tarots, and they're like, okay, now I know what to do. Now I know what to do. Now I know what to do. Yet they didn't earn it. I mean, they're jipping the line. They're cheating their way to the abundance. Of course, they'll get their karma, but at the same time, they're only able to compete with you because they know your tarots. And you're giving them confirmation by showing them your tarots. So your enemy is always supposed to be wondering if they're correct when they try to copy you. They're always supposed to be wondering whether when they did tarots on you, was they right? If you do your tarots and show your tarots publicly, or someone else's tarots, the enemy will start to figure out how accurate they are with doing your tarots. They'll start to feel like they have faith in their tarot card reading on you, and then they can compete with you. Hi, everybody. I just explained why I'm not looking at the camera. Because I don't have to look at the camera. I don't have to. When you sitting talking on the phone, do you let people look at you all the time? No. You can treat this like this is a phone call. Okay? If you thirsty for me to be on this camera, you one of the people I'm talking about. You want to look me in my face and see what I look like because you want to tap into my energy. Otherwise, you should not be thirsty to see people. I'm not thirsty to see no one. I'm cool just talking to you on the phone. I am not thirsty to see somebody's face. Matter of fact, I'm better off because I already know how people will use their looks to manipulate the energy. So I don't see the importance of seeing people's faces when they talk. In the old days, people would talk through letters, people would talk through phones, and they was okay with that. I don't understand that. Okay, even the kings and queens sometimes didn't show up, and they just sent someone else in their place, or they sent a letter to the community. They would have been sending phone calls if there was phones back in the queen and king's old ancient times. This need to see each other's face is creepy. Especially when we're not a partner, you're not my boo, you're not my family. You didn't pay to get in a seminar to see my face. So there's no reason for you to be thirsty for this face or even ask, where am I at? I don't see your face. Are you on video? We looking back at each other face to face? No. So me showing you my face is a gift. It's a gift. And it's a gift I don't feel like giving right now. And I don't owe nobody an explanation. And this is how some of you have to be as well. Some of you have to be the same way. Your face is a gift. Okay? Some people are so triggered that they can't channel my energy when I'm not on screen. I can feel it. You know, it's sickening. And that's what, I don't know what these people gonna do, because they're not gonna use this channel no more publicly for all that guidance. They're gonna have to come up out their pockets now. They're gonna have to be a member. All these people that was shape-shifting into me and people trying to say, oh, you're paranoid. I told y'all, the downloads have divine timing. So there's no way I can do a live video and get a download right at that moment, and someone shows up 2 hours later giving that download, and they keep showing up after me for months. Never when I show up, never before me, but always 2 hours after me with my download. They're watching my live video. That's just the bottom line. So because I know these same people keep doing this, I feel like this now, y'all. If I can't get my 1,500 views, which I should at least be getting, then neither one of us is getting a damn thing. That's how I feel about it now. If they're going to shapeshift into me and run off with my download, then neither one of us is going to get it. See, these shapeshifters then got a little bit too greedy for my taste. They got too greedy. They don't know when they're taking too much. They want to help themselves into being me and my downloads, okay, but they keep doing it every single day or every other day. So that means they have no respect at all. And so I have to set up on boundaries where neither one of us, I will still get it because I will get it through my members, and my members will pay their membership. I will still get my money, but they won't get nothing. The shapeshifters won't get nothing. I'm still going to get members who send me money and say, thank you for the download. I'm still going to get it. I'm still getting money through my Cash App. I got money in the mail recently. But the shapeshifters, they're not going to get nothing. They're going to have no choice but to spend all day channeling me, and I got a little trick up my sleeve for that anyway. They could channel me all day on these live videos right now. All they're going to hear is blah, 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 blah. And all they're going to hear is void. They're not going to hear nothing. Because you do not need to say anything to manifest. You don't have to write nothing down. You don't need to speak it. All you got to do is feel it. And feeling cannot be stolen. They cannot steal your feelings. They can hammer my head till the cows come home, but they're going to get nothing because I base my powers on feeling. I do not need to think it. I do not need to channel it, chant it. I do not need to repeat it. That's all matrix stuff. The matrix say keep saying it, keep writing it. See, that's allowing people to tap in and run off with what you got inside of you. All you need is the feeling, and that's it. Now, I didn't have a problem at first. I was like, okay, I guess they too weak to tap into God. I guess they too weak. But to sit up here and every time their views go down, they come over to my channel and start sitting in these lives and taking my feature content to get their views up real quick to trick everybody. Now nobody's getting nothing but my members. This is wartime. This is spiritual war. And sometimes there are casualties. Sometimes the public miss out. But maybe that'll encourage people to get a membership so they don't miss out. That's what I'm saying. You know, they say, oh, the public gonna suffer. Well, I still got to think about my well-being, y'all. I still got to think about getting my abundance. I still got to think about my energy. I've been putting everybody's energy before my own energy. I don't put nobody's energy before mine now. Not nobody on this community anymore, not YouTube, nothing. And y'all have to be the same way. If you know you did volunteer work and you've been working for a couple of years and got breadcrumbs, human resources ripped you off like they ripped me off on this channel, that's going to be the next issue I'm going to talk about. Then you need to put your foot down or put it on lockdown and demand your money, or say I'm giving appetizers. I'm not giving the whole course. I'm not giving the main course no more until I get my money. We deserve to be paid for our service. Period. Now let's get into the next reason. Every time I do public videos, live videos with live readings and guidance, my videos will be marketed for only about an hour. That's about it. About an hour or hour or two, somewhere around here. And then they're not marketed no more. And it's like they're being marketed to the shapeshifters. It's being marketed to them. And then after that, my videos aren't marketed no more. And then the shapeshifters get all the views. And I'm like, that's not fair. That I put the content up first. And they're getting 3,000 views and I'm only getting 500. And then I notice my money don't change. My money is always like $100 short. Okay? It's staying in the same pay range for the last 5 months. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter if each video, it's like this, y'all. My videos are being manipulated in a way where the final view count is always the same, which is technically impossible. The final view count for the day should not be the same every day, not for months. That means there's something being done, manipulation being done on each video. So each video pulls only a certain amount of views in according to the video before it, so that my final view count will always be the same, so that my overall payout will always be the same. And then when I get donations, it's like they're not even added to the payout. Like someone put $200 donation on my channel like a couple months ago, yet my money was the same as the month before. Now, only other explanation for that is that they saw that I got $200 on my chat, on my super chat, so they stopped marketing my videos so that I would not exceed the payout that they want me to get. So they counted the 200 or my super chat as money I got through views, even though I didn't. Even though I didn't get it through views. So what they did was they kept the view count. They did low marketing of the videos, low exposure. Didn't have it on the front page of YouTube long. That way, or some of my subs did not get the notification of the video. That way, my views would never be the same, along with the $200 donation, which would have put me over my monthly payout. So they're keeping me in a payout bracket. See, let me tell you something. I worked in management. I have a legal administrative degree. I know criminal activity. I know when something is being manipulated. I graduated with an A in the legal field. I'm trained to notice sneaky behavior with corporations and businesses and stuff. I'm trained to see it. And I worked in management before. When I worked for a company, I'm not going to name the company, where they was like doing sneaky stuff and all of that. So for the last 5 months, my money has not went above $100 of its usual pay, which means something sneaky is going on this platform. And since my money is not being given to me, none of the shapeshifters are getting it. So if I don't get my dough, they don't get no dough either. They're going to have to get dough a different way or on their own channel. And that's how I feel about it, y'all. Okay. So I hit that person because that person is trying to be slick, and that's what I'm talking about. People come up in my live videos, dropping names, asking for money, just totally trying to ride off my energy. It's disgusting. It's just disgusting, y'all. Now, here's another reason. I don't see the point to keep doing live public readings when this is not the main part of my soul plan. This is like a small part. It's supposed to be a part that in an investment that's supposed to support my soul plan. But this is not my main soul plan. So why am I going to suffer spell work and attacks and disrespect and money and my money being stolen and videos warped and distorted so people can't hear me talk in the live videos? Why am I going to put up with that for breadcrumbs in something that's not even my main soul plan? It's literally just a part of the soul plan. It's not worth it. I am a brilliant writer, and I can literally shut this channel down and put everything in documents and books and get way more money than I got through this channel. It's coming out in my readings. It's coming out in my personal readings, my own personal readings. Confirmation. I just looked up her TV and I saw Anne Frank. Confirmation. We know that Anne Frank had a best-selling book and a diary writer. Okay? She wrote that diary, as I said. And I'm supposed to attend a class for journaling soon. So that's confirmation. The angels just showed me the name Anne Frank on TV. That's confirmation. Y'all, I'm telling you. That angel message that the angel just gave to me is telling me that I don't need support. I don't mean no harm, but I don't need a corporation. I don't even need the government in the city or the community to like me. I don't need it. My talent is still going to come through. My voice is still going to get heard. And I'm still going to leave this legacy whether I'm dead or alive. Just like Anne Frank did. Period. These angels have a way she was a writer. These angels have a way of giving confirmation when people doubt what somebody's saying. So I really hope that people will become a member, because y'all, now I will be somewhere else online, but whatever I'm teaching spiritually, like getting deep into, y'all gonna have to buy it in documents or articles or PDFs now. I wouldn't put another video up on manifesting or law of attraction if somebody paid me to do it on YouTube. No more. I got all kind of downloads about everything. I get it every day about dieting. Cole Robinson is actually not right, but I'm not going to argue with the guy. I got a download today. That sugar diet, nah. Somebody real big can do that. Somebody like 300 pounds, maybe, but y'all stay away from that sugar diet. I ain't gonna say no more. I ain't gonna say no more. I ain't gonna say no more. Stay away from that sugar diet. Stay away from that running on sugar all day, cane sugar all day. Look, if they gave it to the slaves, do you think that we supposed to do that all day? Just let that sit in your mind. Like, let that sit in your mind. If they was giving that cane sugar to the slaves all day long, okay? Do you really think we're supposed to be eating that all day long? That's just something to think about, y'all. No. Doing anything in excessive amounts always comes with a price. It always comes with a consequence. There's a price to pay for dumping all that sugar in your body and sugary drinks all day long. All day long, there's a price to pay for that. Telling you no lie. Why you think the Asian people don't do it? Why you think the Indian people don't do it? You don't see them saying that on their channel. Y'all better be careful about that. Because my recent experience when I tried it, I felt like I was hypnotized, y'all. I felt like I was being forced to stare into an artificial light bulb, and I couldn't stop staring at it. It had a hypnotic effect on me. But if y'all don't mind sitting there staring off into space and just sitting there like that, like, oh, you exercise, you might have exercised a whole lot because you're like, you're running on crack, basically, a lot of crack. When you eat sugar all day long, sugaring it up and stuff all day, it's like you just might as well just smoke crack, okay? And if you want to be all hyped up and staring with your eyeballs stuck wide open and not really get no downloads because you too sugared up and you're not creative and all that, then that's cool. If all you care about is working out, cool. Cool. If you do not care about hearing your angel guides, cool. But after so much sugar, after so many popsicles and sugary juices, sugary that, no. It gets demonic, y'all. So I'm just saying, I ain't gonna get into the rest of that download, but nah, I'm cool. All y'all, I told y'all the reason why. I know some of y'all gonna miss the readings, the public people. I know some of y'all gonna miss all that public guidance, but I done enough. I feel like Jim Carrey. I done enough publicly. I've done enough psychic public stuff. I went 2 years straight up on his channel. And 2 years before that, it was all manifesting and law of attraction. And a year before that, it was all about family and relationships. I think I've done a lot and enough publicly. I've been generous enough. So I hope y'all become a member. I will be raising the member fees too. I've been very generous with the member fees, but I got to think about my well-being as well. So there won't be no more $5 memberships on this channel. It's just not going to be five. It's not going to be that low anymore. You can't even get into a nightclub for $5 no more. You can't even get a sandwich for $5 except if you go to John Eagle, one of them cheap sandwiches. So all this abundant content I got for members, it's worth more than $5 a month. All right, y'all, I'm heading out. I hope I see y'all on my lifestyle channel. I got some special news. I heard from a publisher, and my poem was finally sent out in the newsletter. So the publisher wrote me yesterday and said my poem appeared on Instagram. They put it on Instagram and they put it in their newsletter. Remember I told y'all that a publisher found me in a group in which we had to write our poem live on screen, experimental poem. Well, I didn't know there was a publisher in there. I didn't even know that anybody was a publisher in the group. So I got solicited for my poem, and they published it. And I'm talking to another publisher right now, I got some other stuff going on. Okay, y'all not going to see as many public videos as before because I have something that I signed up for, and it's going to take a lot of my time. And I have to get these books out. I have to get this stuff published. I have to get it published before the harvest time, before November. So, just check the announcements for when my stuff is available to be purchased on Amazon. When you can buy like my new PDFs and all that type of stuff. Okay? All right, y'all. I hope I see y'all become a member. Because a couple days a week, you will be like, oh, where's Miss V? Y'all, I signed up for something. It's going to require like 2 hours of my time a day. What I committed to. I already paid for something. I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want people doing spell work on me out of jealousy. I don't got time for that. But I got some new commitments. And I put my money into it. And I got to get it done. I can't lose my money. But I hope to see y'all become a member. And I hope I see y'all on my lifestyle channel. I will be posting my poem that's recently been published. I had a poem published this week. You'll be able to read it in the community news. Okay? All right. See y'all later. Bye, everybody.